my tripod is just completely broken, so it's now like got an empty Corona cap and then some blue tack to make it less crooked because it's really obvious with the posters in the background. But anyways, we are fixed. So hello, hi, welcome back to my knitting podcast. My name is Anna. I'm also known as Andie Knits on Instagram, so check me out there. I sometimes post photos, I sometimes post stories, I sometimes do podcasts. So yeah, this is episode 3 of my little cutesy knitting podcast where I talk about all the knitting that I've been doing, all the things that I've finished, the many whips that I've started because I have no self-restraint, and then the yarn that I've bought and kind of my plans of what I want to knit. So yeah, we will get started. The first thing, what I am wearing, which is also a finished whip for the month, is the cumulus top, cumulus tank by Petite Knit. I knit this using Knitting for Olive's silk, which I just got this month, started this month, and then knit it straight away because I wanted to knit it straight away. And it was so incredibly delightful to knit with. I really enjoyed the silk. I want to use more of it. It's so lovely. I think the top is so cute. I'm very excited. It's just turned into spring here. However, it isn't really spring because it was snowing this week. But here I am, just excited to wear it when the sun comes out like it did today. So yeah, I also did this in a size large, if anyone was curious. And it like isn't see-through or anything. I can wear it without a bra, and I have kind of big boobies. I just don't wear bras because I don't find them comfortable, so I'm not too fussed. But maybe if you do wear bras, the straps like this might not be as appealing, but she has some other tops that work like that. So yeah, that was one of my finished objects for the month. Another one, also by Petite Knit, is the Sophie scarf. This is what it looks like. I used the leftover Noro Silk Garden Sock Solo in Omitama that I used for my terrazzo sweater. I had like half a ball left over, and shout out to Tiffany, Typical Bliss. She gave me the idea to use the Noro for it, and it looks so cute. I love how you can really see all the colours from the Noro on it. So yeah, this is just either like a cute little headband, I think is mainly what I'm going to use it as, but also a little scarf. Kind of cute. This knit up really quickly. I think this took me like 2 days on and off, and yeah, nothing else much to say. Like really easy, really quick, really cute. I kind of could see myself making more of these. I think I have a lot of like small balls, like leftover yarn, and I'm trying to figure out what to do with all of them because I don't want them to go to waste. So little projects like this are perfect. Yeah, that was my other finished piece. Another one I finished that I feel like I had barely any progress last month because I didn't have any metal needles, and I was knitting this on just my usual Knit Pro wood needles, and it was just so tight, it was so annoying, so I went and bought metal needles and it flew by. So this is the Shorts number 1 by My Favorite Things Knitwear. This is how they look. They still look a bit like dorky. I think I might have just chucked them into my drawer, but I put the elastic in them. And yeah, this is using Drops Cotton Merino. I don't know the shade. I think it's like the beige or like light brown shade, but these were really fun. I really enjoyed knitting on them. It was a bit complicated at the beginning when you kind of knit both of the legs separately. The joining together I screwed it up the first time. I don't know whether it was me not reading the pattern properly or the pattern just being a little bit confusing, but I think I twisted the legs. Everything was just a mare. I had to unravel it and restart it again. But then when I got to the decreases, like all through here, it was like easily explained. The German short rows were also easily explained. So yeah, I'm really excited to be able to wear these when it's a little bit warmer. it's still cold. I had so much FOMO throughout the Northern Hemisphere summer, just seeing everybody knit beautiful summer tops. I was really jealous and I wanted to knit summer tops, so the moment that the sun came out, I just bought as much like cotton, linen, like silk as I could get my hands on, and I'm gonna be cute in all of my hand knitted things this summer, whether anybody likes it or not. It's just gonna be me and I'm gonna look cute. So that was that. And then the last knitted piece, the last knitted piece is actually a cute little special one. This is name TBD, but it is a pattern by myself. It is at the moment just called like the keyhole halter top. I think I might change it. If anybody has any suggestions of anything, let me know, because although the reason I'm calling it the keyhole halter top is because it has a little keyhole accent there at the front, but I don't know, it doesn't roll off the tongue very beautifully. But yeah, this is what it looks like. I used one strand of Sanduscan Sunday for this, in the shade, I think it's the Liz Gron shade, however I'm not too sure. I will put it in the link in the description because I do have another spare ball up there, however I can't be bothered going to get it, so it will be in the link. But I feel like some of the lighting doesn't show it up very quickly. It's like very well, it's like a light bluey green grey mix, and it's lovely. I really love how this top has turned out. So it's just plain stockinette stitch, and then also has rib detailing on the back, so it's nice and stretchy to get on and off. And yeah, it's currently, the pattern is currently in testing with some lovely people, so that should be out in October, which is very fun. I always get nervous when people are testing my patterns because I feel like everything just goes wrong. But alas, it'll go right at one point in life. So yeah, that was mainly all of my finished pieces. I also finished a pair of Sunday socks and a pair of everyday socks? Yes, a pair of everyday socks for two of my friends for their birthdays. I'm almost through with the birthdays for this year. I think I only have, oh no I don't, I have so many more left. Liv, Ruby, Michael, my father. I have 4 pairs of socks left for friends and family to knit the rest of this year. I can do that. That's doable. I might not be doing it next year. I don't know what they will be receiving next year, but it might not be another sock fiesta. I don't think I can do that again. But yeah, those are my finished pieces. I feel like rounding them up like that, it feels like I finished a lot, but they all just are kind of smaller pieces. I've been very busy with uni at the moment. A lot of assignments going on. That is why this podcast is like a week and a bit late. I have essays to write, but I still really wanted to make this podcast, so we made time. Okay. I'm also really tired. Now we are on to my whips, my works in progress, the things that I have been working on this month. First up, I guess I'll show this bad boy. This, I really should have kind of looked back onto my last podcast to see the progress of everything. I think I had only done the back yoke, yeah, last month. So this is my sweater 15. We have joined them around. Thank God. So yeah, I did the neck preemptively just because I like to see what it looks like, but we got the front done and I have started knitting in the round. And I am using Drops Flora and Kid Silk Mohair with this guy. And yeah, this guy's just gonna be a slow one. I do remember from when I knit the vest version of this, once I joined them around, it was just a drag. It took so long. So at the moment I've kind of just been forcing myself to do like one repeat, like however many rows, and then a cable row, and then put it down, put it away, just because it's very kind of tiring. It's just a lot of cables, but we will get there with this one. This is kind of the only sweater that I'm working on at the moment. And yeah, it's the only sweater I need to be working on at the moment because it's a lot, but I'm very excited. I love the color. I love the mohair and the flora together. I think they're a beautiful mix and I want to use them more and more. So that's how that guy's looking. Another update. Oh, this one's a tangled mess. Oh no, oh no, oh no. What are we doing? This is another kind of pattern that I'm working on. I wanted to make like a cropped cardigan and I had some 4-ply and I had some mohair left over, so we're just giving it a red hot go. Again, not much, but this is how it looks. It has a like built-in collar on it, so it's going to be a v-neck cropped cardi, looking a bit like this. Not really much to show, but it's so soft. Even if I don't even decide to do a pattern on this, I think it just looks gorgeous and beautiful and soft. This is using Crochet 4-ply pure wool, which if you live in New Zealand and you want a really nice 4-ply wool, this is so lovely. I love it. It's not merino or anything, but it's just wool and it's so soft and wonderful. I've knit it for a few things and I plan to knit it for more things. I think it's like $6. You can't go wrong. And then this is mohair that I bought on Trade Me. Again, this is all like, if you're from New Zealand and you want lovely mohair, lovely wool, Trade Me, Crochet. There we go. And then progress on another thing from last time is my cumulus tee. Again, another thing that I've been really enjoying knitting on. This is something that I've been taking to like uni or work. Just whenever I wanted to break, I could just quickly like do some rounds in with the stockinette. But we have finished the body and I am currently working on one of the sleeves. This is how it looks. I'm a little bit on the fence about the length I made it, so once I finish the sleeves, we'll try it on. We will reassess whether or not I can just like block it and make it longer, or I will have to unravel. But it's so, another fabric that I've loved working with. This is using Tin Lean by Sanders Garn, and it's just lovely. It's so soft. It's so lightweight and breathable, and I'm gonna really love wearing this summer. So yeah, me happy, me very happy. And then I feel like I'm sitting on this other one because it's just right here. We'll give an update on this dude. It's not much, but these are my boring biker pants by Boring Knit. We have one long ass leg complete. This is how she looks. I have not started the other leg because my flatmate is using my 3.5mm needles. My flatmate was at the door. We are back and we're using my blanket because it's kind of gotten cold. I can't remember what I was talking. Pants. Good lord. Yes. My boring pants. One leg done. Haven't made any other progress because my flatmate is using my 3.5mm needles and I only have one pair. However, I kind of want to buy another pair because there are a lot of 3.5mm projects that I want to make right now. So watch this space. I probably will buy another pair. Oh, shit. Alright, so those are not all my whips by the way, those are the whips that were from like last time. My cumulus blouse and my Sunday sweater, no progress because I ran out of mohair, but they will be done, mark my words. The next podcast, they will be done. That was a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure on me, but I'm making it. Anyways, another project that I started is, it's all tangled. Everything is tangled. Everything is a mess. Everything is not awesome. And that's what I have to say. Is the Camisole 5 by My Favorite Things Knitwear. Is that something on it? Oh, it's fluff. Cami 5. Looks so cute. This is using Knitting for Olive Merino in the shade Fennel Seed. This is another Knitting for Olive purchase I made. Yeah, this is how far we've gotten. Again, this is just like another one that it's small so I can take it everywhere and just knit on it whenever I feel like it. But this is actually the second Cami 5 that I'm making. I made a Cami 5 last summer and I hated it. I hated it so badly. I used like a very like cheap, not that nice baby cotton or something that I just bought from Spotlight, and it was like a kind of weird grey, but I just wanted to make it so bad. And it got to the end, I think the tension was all off and it didn't fit right. I was like, oh, this is gross. So I decided for this summer that I would make it in like a good material, put more time into it, and use the other stuff, I don't know, maybe dishcloths or something. It was actually really sad when I had to unravel it, but we did it. So yeah, that's how that one's going. The 2x2 rib is murdering me, as it did last time. I haven't learned my lesson, but we're doing it again. And then the last whip, oh, again, tangled. Because I throw, as you just saw, I just throw everything into the basket. Oh, and it's also in the middle of a row. It's so tangled. Shit. Which bit am I up to? Oh, I'm on a purl row. I'm not doing a whole purl row right here, so I'm just going to show it to you like this. Apologies. But my next whip is not much to show, but it is the beginnings of the Novice Cardigan Mohair edition. Like, this is very bright compared to everything else that I've shown today, which has mainly been like creams and browns, but we need a little brightness in our lives, so this is what it looks like. I love this mohair. I've been wanting to use this mohair for so long. This is, I'll show you, the Touch Yarns 2-ply mohair or something like that. So I'm holding it double-stranded, and I think I fit gauge, but it's just like a kid silk mohair, and I think it has a little bit of merino on it. Not too sure. I think, again, it's up there. When we get to the yarn acquisitions, I can show you then, because I will go and retrieve everything. But it's beautiful every time this place, Touch Yarns, again, New Zealanders, or even foreigners, Touch Yarns is beautiful. It is on the way every time I go drive home to my parents' house, and I will always stop in there without a doubt and just look, and I always see this, and I always fall in love because it's stunning. I'm not one really for like bright colours, but every now and then we love a little accent piece. So this is what this is going to be. I'm very excited. I'm kind of going insane though with like knitting back and forth. I feel like I've just knitting around for so long that the back and forth is kind of killing me. But we will get there. We will power through. And then I guess my last whip, which is also in the middle of the row because I'm crazy. This one has had like no progress. This is the Kaisla sock from the 52 Weeks of Socks Patterns. I just picked this one up for the first time in a month again. So I'm just doing the gusset decreases, I think it's what they're called. But this one is very cute. I love the accent, the lace detail. It's very nice. But that's all my whips. So we're now on to yarn, but I have to grab it, so give me a sec. Alright, I'm literally, have you ever seen, is it like a meme or just something where it talks about how like unattractive it is to watch people try and like chase a ping pong ball when you're playing like beer pong or something? That was me trying to chase this ball of yarn because it just like fell and then rolled, and I was like, come back. I became an ick. I just realised there's a birdie on my wall. Oh, and tits. Vibes. I'm not taking them off. This is just how my wall is. Anyways, now onto the yarn acquisitions. The first one, this prick who I just had to chase across my room, is the first that I will show you. However, yeah, I did a big knitting for Olive haul because I wanted to try knitting for Olive. I'd used the merino before, but I wanted to try everything else, and it just made a lot more sense to buy from the proper knitting for Olive store because it ended up being so much cheaper even with the shipping price to get me here. However, it took like over a month and I was just really sad waiting for my knitting for Olive order. And it finally arrived. So this is the first one. This is the cotton merino in the shade Slate Grey. I apologize, but this is what it looks like. Just kind of like a dark black grey. And I plan to make cami number 4, I think it is, but as a dress. Insert a photo here of what it looks like as a dress because it looks hella cute. And I think it'll be cute just as like a little mini dress. So I just bought a bunch of these. I have no idea how many I'll need, but we will just see how we go. So we have that. Also had, this is what the fennel seed looks like that I'm using for my cami 5. This is just knitting for Olive merino and fennel seed. Such a beautiful color. I love it. And then along with the silk that I bought for the cumulus top, which I think was just kit or putty. I don't know which one. Putty, I think. I don't know. I also bought the best colour. Everybody knows this colour, I think. The Knitting for Olive Pure Silk in Dusty Artichoke. Because Dusty Artichoke is the girl of the moment and I really just had to try her. However, I don't know what I'm going to use for this. Maybe a June top light? I don't know. Any suggestions? I bought 3 balls. Let me know. But that's that. And then I can also show you what the Touch Yarns wool looks like. And I can actually show you what it is. So it's Touch Yarns, 2-ply, fine kid, mohair and merino. And it's in the shade Sky Blue Light. And this is how it looks. I love it. It's so pretty. It's everything. And then I also bought another hank of their 12-ply merino. No. 12-ply mohair to finish my Sunday sweater because I ran out. It's just, yeah, this is in the shade Oatmeal, I think. It doesn't tell me. I think it's Oatmeal. And then my last yarn acquisition, speaking back on said flatmate who is using my needles, I also convinced her to buy from Wool Warehouse and get some mohair for something that she wanted to make. And whilst she was buying mohair, I thought I might as well buy something because it just makes the shipping a lot cheaper. So I just bought some Drops Flora and Drops Kid Silk in the like grey charcoaly colours. I have no plan for these, but when making the sweater 15, I really liked this combination. So I think I bought enough to make a vest, like a button-up vest could look really cute with these. I don't know. But yeah, that's those finished. And otherwise, I think that's all of my makes for this month. I really just want to start making a lot of summer tops. I want to make the June top, however, if anybody has seen everybody using like no kakigori for that top, I want to be on that bandwagon and make the June top in kakigori. So I just have to find it. Like another trick of me struggling to find Noro yarn. It's what we're gonna do. And what are other things I want to make? I don't know, I'm kind of just looking over at my yarn. I think I'm gonna aim to make like a lot of accessories. I have a lot of leftover yarn from just projects that I've made. So I've been looking at like making a Marie pillow, making a honey pillow, a Technicolor something. Yeah, just a lot of those kind of things because I've just got so much left over. Also the 9 p.m. tank by Tiff Knits. I'm looking forward to that one. I have a 7 p.m. and I have an 8 p.m. so I have to continue the collection and make a 9 p.m. tank because it looks stunning. I love her patterns. Check out those patterns, they're wonderful. And I guess I will continue my trend of talking about things that I've watched, I guess. I've started getting addicted to Formula One, which is really bad because the Grand Prix races are at 1 a.m. on a Monday, so I just don't sleep. Like today, it's a Sunday right now. I'm gonna stay up till 1 a.m. and watch the Grand Prix. I have nothing. I have work in the morning tomorrow. Do I care? No, apparently not. So I'm just gonna go watch that. Oh no. And otherwise, my TV show watching has been nothing. Like the new Game of Thrones thing is fine. The Lord of the Rings is fine. I've got nothing else to share with you. I apologize. My consuming has been minimal, which probably is good because I have a lot of study to do. But like, I just want to watch TV. There's nothing else to show. So I guess that is the end of this podcast because otherwise I'm just going to be rambling at the camera and we shan't do that. I have to do other things. So thank you very much if you made it to the end and have been listening to my ramblings. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching this. If you would like more, leave a little like, leave a little comment, tell me what else you would want me to do. And yeah, I shall be back next month. Goodbye.